We are born from that. If that is impure, our very birth is impure and the creation is impure. It's an elaborate process. Worship is not simply, okay, there are so many gods to be satisfied.
In the last few years, many topics related to women are depicted as taboo in the name of holy scriptures. Today, 99.9% of the content on internet are talking about myths that are not even mentioned in any Veda. In such an extent that our mothers, sisters and daughters question themselves and feel that are they so much sin to the society and are they so much impure? And one of those topics that the online world is covering is menstruation in women. Namaskaram everybody. Today we are going to embark on an enlightenment journey to explore the menstrual cycle in women. So join us as we delve into the profound wisdom along with Sadhguru and gain a deeper understanding of this natural process. Let's empower ourselves with knowledge and promote a positive narrative. So throughout history, menstruation has been accompanied by misconceptions and taboos. There are so much myths spread all over the place in internet in the name of Hindu texts, holy scriptures, and nobody is talking about the true fact. But before we move forward and talk about those myths, let's listen to a small clip by Sadhguru.
If my mother did not have menstrual cycles, I wouldn't be born, okay? We are born from that. If that is impure, our very birth is impure and the creation is impure. It's a ridiculous thought even to think like that. It is not because of purity and impurity this has come. It has come for practical reasons.
By watching the clip, I hope that many of you might be feeling confident about your periods. Now, let's move forward and uncover various myths and true reasons behind every ritual and restriction during our period days. And yeah, to know completely, you have to watch the complete video, and if you feel like you are loving it, do like, share and subscribe to the channel. So let's empower ourselves with the knowledge and promote a positive narrative. First is, menstruating women are impure. Friends, menstruation or periods in women has never been a taboo. In fact, menstruation is considered as sacred and revered equally to brahmacharya of men. Where the men strictly follow brahmacharya and preserve the seeds of life, a menstruating woman a symbol of the fact that she too has given up the seeds that would create life by following brahmacharya. In fact, menstruation in certain parts of India is considered so sacred that they literally celebrate the first period of girl. Now every one of us remembers our first period, right? Some have good experience and some bad. For me, it was not very pleasant experience because I knew nothing about that. And to avoid such cases, South India celebrates the first period of girl named as Punya Darshanam. It is a time-honored tradition that carries a deep cultural and spiritual symbolism. The celebration signifies the onset of womanhood and marks as an important transition in a girl's life. It is a way of acknowledging her physical and emotional growth and welcoming her to the journey of womanhood. The celebration often includes ritualistic ceremonies, prayers, and symbolic offerings. The girl may receive new clothes, jewelries, and gifts as token of love and support. It is a joyous occasion where the young girl is honored and cherished. The logic behind this celebration lies in the recognition of the girl's transformation from childhood to womanhood. It aims to instill confidence, self-esteem, and a sense of pride in her identity as a woman. By celebrating this milestone, the community reinforces the importance of embracing the strength that comes with it. Additionally, the celebration serves as an opportunity to educate the young girl about menstruation, her reproductive health, and the significance of maintaining proper hygiene and the self-care during her menstrual cycle. The celebration of first period in Southern India reflects the cultural richness, unity, and respect for women. It fosters an environment where the young girl is supported, empowered, and encouraged to embrace their womanhood with pride and confidence. Now tell me, if we all had such nice experiences in our first period, would we not like to remember it? Now, along with it, let me tell you, there is also a temple known as Kamakhya Devi Temple in Guwahati. There is such a belief that in the month of June, the Devi Ma menstruates here. And to celebrate it, not 100 or 1000 devotees come, but more than 10 lakh devotees reach there. Now the country in which the menstruation is worshipped in this way, the Devi itself become menstruating. How can such negative feeling about the menstruation in women arise there in name of sacred Hindu texts? Actually, menstruation is a sacred phenomenon, a reflection of the feminine power of creation. Now, second question which everybody is asking about is, why are women prohibited from entering certain places during menstruation? Now, the practice of refraining from visiting temples during menstruation has both cultural as well as spiritual significance. It is rooted in the understanding of the energy shifts that occur in a woman's body during this time. According to ancient wisdom, during menstruation, a woman's energy is naturally focused inward, particularly in lower chakras. So in the yogic and spiritual tradition, it is believed that temples and sacred places are energetically charged spaces that invite individuals to connect with higher realms and focus on higher chakras of the body. However, during menstruation, a woman's energy is primarily engaged in her own cleansing and rejuvenation process, with a focus on the second chakra associated with the reproductive organs. So, to honor and support this inward energetic flow, women may choose to refrain from visiting temples during the menstruation cycle, as it may also increase their period cramps. So, it is seen as a time for self-care, introspection, and nourishing one's own spiritual journey. It is important to note that this practice is not meant to imply impurity or exclusion, but rather to acknowledge the natural rhythm of woman's body and offer her a space of self-reflection and devotion in her own surroundings. Now let us listen to the yogic perspective by Sadhguru about it.
I want you to look back 1,000 years ago. What kind of sanitary facilities did she have? What kind of processes did she have? So, there could be issues about that. Worship you're talking about. See, in my grandfather's place and all that, puja room is like a third of this hall. Huge, there are so many gods to be satisfied. Yes, dozens and dozens of gods and goddesses. The day a woman is allotted to do puja, because different days, different women are allotted so that… because puja is a strenuous process. To do puja means you must take some special water, not just some muddy water from somewhere, special water from that part of the river. You carry it, bring it, clean the puja room, prepare all these things, put flowers, make the prasadam, this, that, a whole lot of work. Worship is not simply… okay, it was an elaborate process. So again, she got a break. If she's at that time of the month, she doesn't have to do it. So generally she was given break from everything because that's the only holiday she got in a month.
Now, let's address another commonly discussed topic, that why women should avoid washing their hairs during menstruation. So, as we all know that during periods, our body temperature is few degrees more, or our body is warmer than the normal body temperature. As a result, when we wash hair, temperature in the head portion becomes cooler as compared to pelvic portion. So this will increase blood circulation in the head region, but at the same time it will decrease or even can stop the menstruation blood. This many of us might have experienced when we wash our hairs with cold water on first or second day. At least this is my experience. So also, if you go on washing hairs with cold water, this will not affect you in once. But if you do this every month during your period days, due to insufficient flow, blood will start forming clots and it will come in the form of clots. Hence, it may also become one of the reasons for PCOD or PCOS. So by refraining from washing their hair during menstruation, women can maintain the energetic harmony within their bodies and support the natural cleansing process that occur during this time. However, if it is too much necessary to wash your hairs, you can do it by mild lukewarm water, or if you have completed your 3 days of period, you can even wash it with the tap water. Now, number 4, let us understand that why a woman stopped from doing a lot of work during menstruation. They are not allowed to enter kitchen or go for jobs, etc. Have you ever experienced how our hormones just keep on fluctuating during the period days? Your mood keeps on changing from minute to minute. If you're happy now, just next moment you would start feeling so much lonely and sad that you will start crying like anything, even if everything is okay and nothing has happened. Or sometimes you would become angry for no reason or just little things. To avoid all these at your workplace so that it does not harm your work while you are in the kitchen or while you are in the office, women earlier were just given complete rest to avoid these situations, so that they will just remain silent in quiet place and just meditate to keep them calm. And do you know that practicing certain yoga asanas and simply meditating simply relieves your period cramps? So don't you think it is seen as a time for self-care, introspection and nourishing one's own spiritual journey? Now, it is important to note that these practices are not enforced rules, but rather choices that women can make based on their beliefs and comfort. Women have the freedom to decide what resonates with them personally and align with their spiritual and cultural practices. So let's continue spreading awareness, understanding and celebrating the inherent beauty and power of feminine experience by just sharing the video if you found it informative, and also do like and subscribe. Up to next, stay safe, healthy and namaskaram.